You can't reclaim your bank charge.
You can. There was a big campaign on this. People who know, I was involved in it. We got people £1 billion back, then it was shut on a technicality by the Supreme Court. But what people don't know is if your bank charges have put you in financial hardship, and there's a strict definition for that, it means proper hardship, then you can still reclaim. You write to the bank, say, these contributed to my financial hardship, I'm now in financial hardship, I would like my charges back. If they say no, you take them to the free Financial Ombudsman Service. You don't need to pay anybody to do this. There are template letters online that will help you in various sites. Here's one. Claire emailed me recently. I got 6 years of charges back and £70 on top, total £865.
Wow.
And remember, I'm talking the charges for busting your overdraft limit, for when it's gone wrong. And the problem is, when you go through that limit, if you don't get back under the limit, they then give you charges on the charges and charges on the charges and the charges. That's why we're talking 800, 1,000, 1,500 quid. And for some people, that's completely irrecoverable.
Shift your direct debits to minimise fees.
Clever little tip, this one. If you nip into your overdraft each month, generally, the longer you're in your overdraft, the more you pay. So if you get paid on the 25th, and all your bills are coming out on the 26th or 27th, you're getting rid of your money too soon. See if you can shift those direct debits to the 20th or the 21st, and then you're going to be in overdraft for less of the month, less charges, and hopefully that'll enable you to get out of overdraft.
That's very
You see where I am with that? Yeah, good. I'm glad you got it.
Unless you spend the money that month.
Well, look, all of this, like any other form of debt, we can do all the techniques for getting you out of it, but if you overspend, if you don't do a budget, if you don't make sure you're getting a cheap gas and electricity, little as you can on your car insurance, all the stuff I talk about in every other week, then you're still going to be overspending, and none of these techniques will help you. This is about a mix of self-discipline and being clever. Final one. Lots of people say, I've got no self-control, or I'm really struggling, I don't want an overdraft. You can do that. They're called basic bank accounts. Most banks have them. The Co-op and Barclays are pretty good. This is also for anyone struggling to get a bank account because they don't credit score you. So you can get one as long as you've got ID. So if you can't get a bank account, and there are over 1 million people in the UK who don't have them, basic bank accounts, as I say, Co-op and Barclays. Now, it used to be, though, that you didn't have an overdraft, but if you spent money you didn't have, they'd still give you a charge. They wouldn't allow it to happen, but you'd have a refusal charge. So you pay 15, 20 quid, and they wouldn't get the transaction to go through if your direct debit bounced. Since earlier this year, that's been stopped. So basic bank accounts now, if you pay money you haven't got, it won't be paid, but you won't be charged. So it's much safer for people. So if you're just going, I can't cope with an overdraft, I've had bad problems, I don't trust myself, go for a basic bank account. And that you need to ask specifically for a basic bank account, not the normal current account.
And the two ones that have basic bank
Co-op and Barclays are like, Co-op won't allow people who've passed being bankrupt. The problem is, look, many of the banks have always played this trick where you go in, you say, I want a basic bank account, they give you a normal bank account form, say your credit score isn't good enough, and they don't tell you about the basic bank account, so ask by it by name. But Barclays and Co-op tend to be the ones who actually do it better and will help you more with basic bank accounts.
OK,
all of this we'll put on our website.
Yeah, I've written it myself, it's all on the website to make it easier for people.
Easy to understand.
Yeah, but go and do it properly. If you're going to switch bank account, read the detail.
Thank you.